Hey, how's it going, everyone? This is former plush tuber and fellow YouTuber Catropolis again, and welcome back for another Disney Pixar related diecast review. It's been a long time, or not necessarily a long time, but it's been a long while since the last time I have reviewed a Cars character diecast. The last one was from October, which was the Race and Rescue Morgan Martin's diecast. So anyways, here we have a new character from the Disney Pixar Cars 2025 diecast mainline. This is Johnathan Gearson from Cars on the Road. As you can see on the back of the package, it shows Cars on the Road. You can see other diecasts available, or they were available. Here we have Margaret Motorray, Barney Speed Cone, Caveman Mater, and then we have this ghost car that resembles Lizzie. Then we have the Cryptid Buster McQueen, and here we have Chris Freightman. I almost said Chris Roman, who's the next gen racer from Cars 3 for Combustor. I get these names mixed up, especially since it's been a while since the last time I reviewed a Cars movie related diecast. Though this is not like a movie release. This is more like a short film episode release of a character. As you can see, it says copyright 2021 Mattel. Guessing that means the Red Riders package, which first debuted in 2022. So technically this has been around for a long time, the Red Riders packaging. And it has this tag on the sticker on the back that says, apparently it says Hot Wheels monster truck. Apparently I did not have a Hot Wheel that came with this, so there's got to be some kind of mistake. So without further ado, let's get Johnathan opened up here. Whoops. So I will be right back. So here is Johnathan out of the box. He looks all nice and shiny. And before we get into the details, I find it strange that supposedly they called him or her Johnathan, what's his name again? Johnathan Gearson, that's it. I almost couldn't remember his last name when I just remembered it instantly. Like, am I having short-term memory loss like Dory from Finding Dory? Better not, though I never had short-term memory loss. Anyways, I find it strange that supposedly this is a female character, and they gave her a male name, like Johnathan is supposed to be a name for a male person. And yeah, you notice that there's eyelashes on the eyelid that's supposed to represent a female character. I don't know why they made this. I don't know why they screwed this up, but I have to figure out like a female name that starts with a letter J for this character, because this is definitely not a male character, it's a female. Because in the short, she appeared in the short called B Movie, which is the 7th episode of Cars on the Road that first debuted in 2022. She has this nice happy expression. She has this light white grayish color paint job. She has like silver chrome rims, more like silver. She has this hazel brown eye color, and she has a headset on her left side, which is made of plastic and not removable. Oh, this is new. They painted in the windows. Seriously? They really painted in the windows. Or did they? Did they paint the windows? Okay, I had to give myself a minute to process this, but they did not paint the windows. It looked like they paint the windows, but the windows is actually plastic still. It's just that the windows are not transparent, not like the windows that were inserted in other die-cast Cars vehicles. So this threw me off. Side mirrors are metal. They're not plastic pieces, not separate plastic pieces. Take a look at the license plate. See if I can get a look at the plate number. Her license plate says 419NV. I don't know what that stands for. And her make and model is supposedly a BMW, I think 380. Is that what it is? It's kind of hard to tell. I mean, she does have the BMW logo on even the front hood above the grille. So technically they used a BMW model that, I mean, basically this is like a repaint of like Scott Motors, which is another BMW car just like her that was released in the 2015 Palace Chaos series. Wow, 2015? So basically in 2015 there was a character using this model, and then 2025 another character using this exact same model. So there is like a 10-year window between BMW sedans. Isn't that crazy? So here is the bottom base. It says copyright Mattel, made in Thailand, copyright Disney Pixar, but they didn't say like copyright BMW or BMW trademark, because technically this is a copyrighted design. So they had to give the original owner some credit there. They obviously had to have licensing agreements with the motor company to use their model to make toy die-cast cars out of it. So the U17A date stamp represents the 17th week of 2025 in the A factory in Thailand. The U is for the year 2025. So I'm going to be comparing this car with another BMW here shortly. So here she is compared to Scott Motors from 2015. Scott Motors is the one on the left, Johnathan's on the right. They have similar they have similar designs, but the grills and the headlights are different. And you may notice that this right headlight on Scott Motors is a little misaligned here. Yeah, the grill on Scott is definitely definitely darker, whereas the one on Johnathan Gearson's is lighter. They have different paint jobs, and the BMW logo on the hood on Scott is just a tad bigger than the one from Johnathan, and they each have different eye colors, and they have different license plates because, yeah, Johnathan has an American license plate and Scott has a British license plate. Zoom in here. So yeah, basically they're both BMW, like 335 something. Okay, wait. This Johnathan is like 330i, and this one says 325i. So they're actually different BMW models. And Scott Motors here only has one tailpipe, and Johnathan has two. And Jonathan's taillights are darker red than Scott's. I mean, and the windows, yeah, definitely the windows are different. Yeah, the windows, yeah, are obvious. You can clearly see that the windows on Scott are plastic inserts, and same with Johnathan, but not immediately noticeable. And his side mirrors are plastic inserts, whereas Johnathan's side mirrors are fully metal. And thing about Johnathan here is, on the bottom base, he has BMW trademark. So they did give credit to BMW for using their, for permission granted from them to use their model. I don't know why they did it for him, but not for this one. That's crazy. Oh, you're not gonna roll off on my watch. So before I close this video, in case you don't remember that in my previous goals for 2026 videos, either part 2 or part 3, that I have announced that starting on January 1st, 2026, that I will no longer be doing diecast reviews for Cars diecasts or any other product reviews, because it has caused me so much creator burnout that it has taken a toll on my mental well-being and my energy levels. So I just really need a big break from all the stress and the anxiety that I've endured trying to make and upload videos for my fellow audience. I know this is disappointing for some Cars fans who tune into my channel, who are so used to and always expect unboxing reviews from me, but I'm sorry, but effective Thursday 01/01/2026, that will discontinue. But don't worry, any new cars that I purchase, I will post them on community tab photos, just no longer video reviews, because I come to realize that I'm not obligated to document every single purchase that I make, because, you know, I have the right to keep my private life private, and I'm on the road to a more privatized personal life again in 2026 and from that year forward. So I'm still collecting cars, though the Cars distribution has been terrible lately. They're pretty slow at releasing like new diecast characters, like new releases, and plus a lot of Cars fans and collectors have been criticizing Mattel for what they've been doing with the distribution. So yeah, the Cars diecast collecting has been slower and not as frequent as it used to be. So anyways, there you have it. This is Johnathan Gearson. Thank you for tuning into my video, or tuning into my channel. Feel free to once again still subscribe and hit the notification buttons. But yeah, after New Year's, I will not be as active as I am right now, because the goal for 2026 is to upload one video once per every 2 weeks per month. So basically twice a month. So 2 times 12 is 24. So basically about 24 videos in 1 year. So I'm not gonna, yeah, definitely gonna be a big change for me. I'm pretty sure a lot of the people who are used to seeing new videos daily. But 2026 is gonna be different. I mean, this kind of change feels a little difficult, but it's gonna be worth it. It'll be a good change for me, and even for you who are watching and subscribe to my channel. So anyways, thanks for watching. This is Catchropolis, and I will see you all next time for another video. Bye.